You've got another running back this week you guys are facing that can catch the ball in the backfield and create some mismatches with the linebackers. How do you coach around that? How do you challenge that during when you got it going up against a guy like that?
Yeah, I think some of it's technique. Some of it's within the calls that we'll have on defense. Handling them with different matchups and having different guys accountable for them. Some of it is with awareness. This guy presents a little bit different than we had last week in the fact that he's really good out of the backfield, but he's also an exceptional screen back. So there's certainly got to be some awareness of the guys up front rushing the passer, whether it's in a blitz or just a four-man rush. So there's a myriad of ways that we have to handle him.
8 games into the season now, what's your evaluation of the linebacker as a group as you get ready to enter the second half of the season?
I think we're improving. It's not where we want to be, but we are showing some improvement, which is good. As guys learn and become more comfortable within the scheme, it's showing up.
You've kind of juggled the lineup, consistently from game to game. Is that still just trying to figure out, the parts that you have and putting the guys together, or is it more about matchups?
I think it's a little bit of both. It's kind of putting guys into the situations we feel fit best within the scheme and best within that game. It's also sometimes it's injury related too.
Do you think you found a way to maximize what Reggie Ragland can do, just especially in the past few weeks?
Yeah, I think we're gradually finding what Reggie's strengths are, and we're trying to play to him. There's no doubt about that.
Dorian O'Daniel, what's your assessment of him as he continues his path in the NFL? He's a young guy.
He's growing and learning, and there's competition in that room, and he's certainly improving, and he's just got to keep improving.
Special teams, I know he's heavily involved in that, but in your opinion, how does that help him learn the position more?
Well, I think you learn, the one thing about special teams is you learn how to play in space, and you learn how to make tackles in space, which, defensively, that's really what the game's becoming.
Just to follow up on Reggie, what do you identify as some of the things he does really well?
He does a good job setting the edge. He does a good job. He's heavy-handed when we bring him on pressures. I think those are things that we're learning that he's good at.
With Anthony and Ben being kind of your principal quarterbacks out there, how have you felt like both of those guys have kind of adapted and fit into the defense and kind of picking everything up?
I think they've improved week to week, and have been pleased with their improvement. Pleased with how hard they've worked at improving and worked at the communication and been the quarterback on the field for our side of the ball.